Hey guys, it's your girl Victoria back to you with another review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 11, Episode 18, called Mad Love. So we're starting off with Mama D and Diamond. They're having a lunch together, and Mama D is pretty much asking, like, okay, around a certain time, you and Scrappy was hanging out around a lot with each other. Did y'all F? So Diamond was just like, she did spend the night with Scrappy, and it's just like, so you're saying yes, like, it's okay if y'all effed. We don't care because we already know y'all did. So, I mean, just admit it. So she neither confirmed nor denied. But it's like, we know you did. So you should have just said yes. So then we move on to Chaotic. He's having a pool party or whatever. Then we get to Mendeecees, Scrappy, and Jock. They're playing golf. And then Mendeecees brings up the whole Yandy situation about her egg. So in the beginning, Scrappy seemed like he was on Mendeecees' side, like not understanding, really the technicality of it because it will still be Yandy's kid. And it's just like, y'all just really, we just, like, okay. All right. I already said what I had to say last week. So, sure, whatever you want to say, Scrappy. Jock was, more so on Yandy's side. Like, that's not going to be her kid. That's going to be the sister's kid. And we have Mendeecees saying, he was offered $100,000 to give his sperm up. So, I think Jock or Scrappy was like, did you take it or did you give up the sperm? He's like, oh, hell no, because Yandy didn't want me to. So they was both like, bro, you gave up $100K. Look, I just want to know, like, I mean, maybe this is in the office setting, people who want to have a kid and they don't have no guy to get them pregnant or, to have a baby with, so they get a sperm donor. So maybe that's where all that money comes in from. But for me, I'm just like, who asking Mendeecees for his sperm and offering $100,000 to get Mendeecees sperm? I mean, he's not that bad looking guy, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, so we really out here offering Mendeecees $100,000 for his sperm. Unless, like I said, it's in a clinical setting, so maybe that's how much, it costs for sperm, like how much sperm donors get paid, which I highly doubt. So once again, who offered Mendeecees $100,000 for his sperm? Therein lies the question. And the fact that Yandy said no, it must have been, his ex or something. I don't know. But I'm sure there's reasonings for why Yandy said no, and if there's not, well, then I don't know what to say. So after talking about that, because we don't really stay too much on that topic, so to speak, we then move on to talking about Scrappy and his divorce party coming up, and Scrappy feels like he's the first man to have a divorce party because Jock said mostly men go to Vegas to celebrate or whatever the case may be. But in my head, I'm just like, even though technically that's a divorce trip, y'all partying, so you could consider it like a divorce party. So y'all notion that Scrappy's the first man to have a divorce party, no, that's just the furthest thing from the truth, guys. Stop. So then we move on to Jock letting us know in the confessional that he's not really feeling the divorce party because it's like you're celebrating the end of a marriage, all that stuff. I'm like, okay, that's nice and all, Jock, that you're being philosophical, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say for this episode in regards to divorce and, but this your cousin we talking about, bro. You know how he is. You know how society is. So I understand what you're saying and feeling the way you feel, especially that you're married right now. But listen, it is what it is. You still went to the party. You probably still had a good time. But you had to put your little 2 cents of seriousness in there that, like, it's not really right to be celebrating a divorce. Whatever. Okay. Then they talk about Erica Dixon, how Scrappy went on a date with her. He just gonna be telling the whole world that he went on a date with his first baby mama, Erica Dixon. And even Jock said, she's a very beautiful woman, which she is, and it doesn't seem like anybody's really mad at it because it is what this is why a lot of people have the notion that even though you may not be with your child's mother, child's father, y'all still effing one way or another, or still want to F one way or another because y'all technically effed and created the baby. So it's like, why wouldn't you want, it is what it is, to each your own. But that's why for me, it's kind of just like, I don't know if I could do that because it just too much. Y'all too connected. You know what I'm saying? Y'all too connected. So to each your own. Moving on. We're not going to talk too much about that. We move on to Amy and her ex fiance, Mozzie. I guess they're getting back together. They were at an escape room. They lost. And, even though they had a lot of trials and tribulations, they're going to try to work it out again. And I'm trying to understand where this kind of came from. I'm thinking like, was you so into Chaotic that once he kind of put his foot down and said he's with Erica Banks that you said, okay, I guess I'm gonna go to my old thing because I'm not trying to wait for another man to come in my life and trying to start over and all that stuff. So I don't know if that's the real reason Amy went back to Mozzie, but according to them, I don't know. I'm sure she used an excuse, but to me, in my head, I'm just like, are we sure, Amy? Because it seems like you kind of went back with him as a rebound versus like you really want to get back with him. But I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's your relationship, not mine. But, after they do the escape room, they sit down to talk. Amy tells him that he needs to apologize to her mom and sisters, and he agrees. And he said her and Chaotic, because I guess he knows about the whole Chaotic thing, they need to be done because Daddy's back home. And he's singing in the Usher song, Daddy's Home. And I'm just like, Mozzie, please don't ever do that again. But I guess Daddy's home, and she wasn't denying. She wasn't saying, "Oh no, that's not the case." She was kind of like, she seemed like she got wet a little bit when he said that. Amy, if you like it, I love it. There's nothing else. If that's what you want, girl, by all means, do you, boo. So then we get to Spice and Rennie. They do goat yoga. So this is really a thing because I saw it on Married at First Sight one of these seasons, and I guess we're seeing it again. And for me, I'm just like, so we really doing goat yoga out in these streets. I wouldn't do goat yoga. I would go visit the goats at like a petting zoo or something, feed the goats some lettuce or whatever. I'm not gonna have a goat get on my back. And clearly they proved me right because one of the goats peed on Rennie's back or butt crack, so to speak. And, I would just feel like I need to take those clothes off, take a shower immediately. So, they have a good time and whatnot. And after they do the little goat yoga, Rennie and Spice talk. And, she invites Spice to her son's birthday party. Says she's going to invite the baby daddy to the birthday party. And Spice is so proud of her for, like, really taking this anger management thing serious. And, to the point she's inviting the baby daddy. So, good for you, Rennie. We then get to Jock. He goes look at cars. Erica Banks pops up on him. And, she's looking at the cars too. She gets on one of the cars, try to slide all over and whatnot. And, Jock looking embarrassed. But it's just like, this is Erica Banks. What else you expect? And they get into one of the cars to talk. And, they first talk about Erica's music career. How it's not really going on the up and up ever since her song, Bust It. Her management and label kind of said F her, and now they're saying she owes them like $500,000. And Carly's dating the president of 1501 Entertainment, and and Chaotic and Amy. So at this point, Jock's letting us know that he's annoyed with Erica Banks and all the gossip. But I'm just like, you want to talk. You stay on with talking about gossip. Is it because it's coming from a woman versus a man, or her talking to you and saying all this stuff versus you talking with the boys? And like, I don't know. It's like, I want to believe that he's on a new journey, so to speak, because okay, he's not really here for the divorce party. He's not here for all the gossip and whatnot. Yandy wants to give up her egg. He's not looking at it as her kid, but she's going to be helping out her sister to produce a kid for the sister. So it's like he's trying to have a new era of himself, but it's just like, I don't know if I could believe that 100%, because I feel like there's been plenty of times he tried to have a new era, but we see that he goes back to his old ways. So, if he's on a new era and stuff, his grown man era or whatever he wants to call it, that's great. But I just got to see the rest of the season to see if what he does is like holds true to what he's trying to be. So I guess we're gonna have to wait and see for that. But Jock said she needs to focus on herself, not all this other stuff going on. And then they talk about Scrappy's divorce party. Erica said she gonna be there, but she gonna also confront Chaotic at the party about the whole Amy situation. Jock is saying, no, don't do that, which, it's a logical thing to say. But Jock, remember where you at. You on the TV show for Love and Hip Hop. Atlanta at that one. So while it's great that you saying no, don't be bringing all the drama to the party, it's going to be drama one way or another, because we know the formula for Love and Hip Hop. Atlanta, especially at that one. Any event type of thing, there has to be drama because, producers feel like even if it's as fake as it feels, we have to produce some type of drama. That's what this show is all about, drama. So you may say no, but it's going to happen, Jock. Like, this is Erica Banks we're talking about. This is Well, yeah, MTV, Love and Hip Hop we talking about. So are we really surprised that drama's about to be coming? No. We didn't move on to Amy and Chaotic. They play tennis, and I guess they live in the same community. So Chaotic already know that Mozzie's back in the picture, walking her dog and whatnot. He seemed a little pressed, and you know, Mozzie comes and pops up at the tennis game with them, and I'm just like, were these outfits, coordinated? Because they both have like a white shirt with red b-ball shorts on. So I'm just like, that's a coincidence. And pretty much, even though Amy said he was supposed to be picking her up, but not like really coming to like see Chaotic and whatnot, Mozzie said no, he already know what's up with her and Chaotic. So, he had to come shut that down. Said we need to set some boundaries, you know what I'm saying? You stay over there, she gonna stay over here with me. I'm back in the picture, so she don't gotta be doing nothing with you no more or whatnot. So Chaotic said he respects it, but he lets us know in the confessional he don't respect that at all. And, saying that, he want to be like him or look like him, like Mozzie trying to look like Chaotic and whatnot. I don't think so, but okay, sure, whatever you say, Chaotic. And he walks off pissed. And I'm just like, he daps up Mozzie and then walks off pissed, but I'm just kind of like, so you do got a girl back at home, right? Erica Banks is back at the house probably waiting for you, thinking you cheating. So why were we really upset with the whole Amy getting back with Mozzie? Maybe because you know how he was or what didn't happen. But she's a grown woman, so if she wants to get back with homeboy, let her do it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm a little confused for why he was so upset, because he even said, oh, when y'all break up again, don't be trying to come back to me. Why would she come back to you? You have a girl, though. We forgetting about Erica Banks, Chaotic. We forgot about her. Yes, he forgot about her in this whole scene. And he forgot about her at the divorce party for 2 seconds, too. So clearly it was nothing serious to begin with. So after he walks off, we get to the next scene of Rennie's son B-Day party. Everyone shows up. Ice shows up. The baby daddy shows up. And clearly it's a little awkward with the baby daddy there. But, they try to make the best of it. Rennie and Spice walks off for a little bit to talk. And Spice lets Rennie know that she's so proud of her. Then Rennie has a one-on-one conversation with the baby daddy to say, actually, he apologizes to her for everything. She appreciates it and wants them to raise their kids together. He agrees, and it looks like they're going to go through the rest of the party drama-free, which is why it was a short scene. So that's good to see. Wish them the best of luck on their co-parenting, and we're seeing, I guess, Rennie get better at her anger management or try to work on herself. So I hope we do see that with Spice for the this upcoming episodes for the remainder of this season. We then move on to Mozzie and Amy. They get dinner ready with a private chef for her mom and sisters, because he's going to apologize to them. I don't think he ever even really apologized to them in this scene, because when they get there, they see he's there, so they're kind of like, why is he here? They let them know that they're back together. The mom is definitely not feeling it. The sisters are not feeling it either, but the mom is more vocal about not feeling that. And Mozzie even lets the cat out the bag that they're going to be moving in together, him and Amy. So now the mom really upset. She's saying, like, why am I hearing it from you first when I should be hearing it from my own daughter? Well, the daughter wasn't trying to tell you right away, mom. You know what I'm saying? Mozzie wants to just jump the gun. I guess he felt like probably saying that is going to show that, like, he's serious about your daughter, but kind of, went left or right or whatever you want to say. Like, it went to the wrong side, because the mom was very upset, was already, she said all this food and, ambiance and setup is not supposed to change what you done did to her. You embarrassed her on social media, all this stuff, and it's just like we had to be the ones to pick her up. She didn't say that word for word. I'm just paraphrasing from what her and the sister was saying. Like, no, it's not just doing all this nice stuff, we getting back together, and that's just supposed to make everything right again. So like I said, I don't know if he necessarily apologized, but I don't think the mom even got to the point to allow him the chance to even apologize. But I guess we'll see how that works out. Like I said, Amy, that's what you want to do. Best of luck to you. I don't think I would, but it's your life. We then move on to Scrappy's divorce party. I guess it's a Players Club theme. Okay, cool. Mama D does a speech with Chaotic, and I don't know exactly what Chaotic said, that we're all here for the streets, or he's back on the streets with me or something, in regards to a point where Erica felt like, okay, you in a relationship, what did you say now? So he admitted that, he forgot for a quick second he was with Erica. And I'm just like, it looks like you forgot for quite a few seconds you was with Erica, because let's not forget when he was talking with Amy at the tennis court with Mozzie, you was very pressed and it seemed like you was single, or was with Amy, and Erica Banks was nowhere to be found in your brain. So it seemed like quite a few times you'd be forgetting about Erica Banks. So, granted, I understand why she feels the way she feels, but you still with him, Erica. So, right? So then we move we move on to Scrappy and Diamond. They step outside to talk. Scrappy drunk. Okay, he was drunk this whole thing. His divorce party. He lit. So, okay. And Scrappy said he appreciates her for everything, gives her a nice little sensual long hug. She touches his ass, and she said he's divorced now, and he's just like, well, they both free people. She been free or whatever. And I guess when she said that or whatnot, Scrappy said his dick got hard, like rock solid hard. And it has curves, it curves a little bit. I said, Scrappy, what? Okay. Thank you for letting everybody know this. Not only does she know this, the producers know this, we know this as viewing audience, who probably gonna tell other people, some people gonna tell other people. It's just gonna spread. So you just want the world to know that she made your dick rock hard and it curves a little bit. Thank you for the information. Thank you for the visual, Scrappy. Not that I really wasn't trying to have a visual of what yours looked like, but thank you for letting me know yours curved a little bit. I guess, people like that and stuff. What up? Congratulations. So I'm just like, okay, Scrappy drunk. And the last thing he says when Diamond walks off is just like, she been talking with his mama way too much. And I don't know if he said it as if it was a bad thing. So I don't know if it's because, he's trying to get back with Erica Dixon over there. So he don't want no little riffraff of the Mama D liking Diamond and having a whole little reset of Mama D not liking the person he talking to, which is Erica, because her and Erica been pretty cool lately. So maybe that's his underlying reason, but you never know with Scrappy. So he's drunk, so it's kind of like I gotta take anything he says with a grain of salt. So there's that. We have Erica. She confronts Chaotic about Amy. Chaotic lies and says that, he didn't know that Amy was there at first, but then he was like, oh, no, yeah, Amy. And said that they was just chilling, ain't nothing going on. And Erica's like, okay, I'm gonna ask Amy then. Go ahead, get his side, get her side, and you could decipher who's telling the truth. Because if you've been with Chaotic for a little bit, you should know when he's full of BS. And Amy, you may not know, but I feel like obviously Amy would be more so inclined to tell the truth versus Chaotic. So he said ain't nothing really happened, and Chaotic said she could go ahead and ask Amy because, ain't nothing happened. But he lets us know in the confessional that, he's not going to admit that, he was flirting with another woman to his woman. At this point, is she even really a woman, Chaotic? Because it seemed like you be forgetting. So I'm not going to call her your woman if you don't really even call her your woman, because you don't be remembering that's your woman. You let us know, okay? So then that's when Erica was just like, she's going to believe him for now, but knows his reputation. Look, Erica, the truth is, you know what he's about. You know he's on some BS. You know he probably cheating, flirting with everybody, that you can't really have a serious relationship with him. But you're going to stick beside him because he probably has good dick. Okay? Let's be 100% transparent. We be knowing when men are full of BS. We know that they be playing us left and right. But at the end of the day, if the dick is good, we probably going to stay. And, there's a lot of us who have self-worth and, standards that we're going to be like, no, we're not going to be dealing with this and we're going to be moving on, doing our own thing. But there's others who were like, you know what, the dick is good, so I'm just going to stay and ride it and do what I need to do for the meantime until I find something better. But it's kind of like, how you going to find something better when you're still kind of dealing with all that toxicity too, That's something you got to figure out yourself. We're not going to linger too much on that, That's something that's another conversation for another day, okay? So Erica going to stick beside him for the time being, and then we move on to Scrappy talking with Mama D that he went on a date with Erica Dixon. And she seemed a little shocked, but at this point, we've been seeing so much stuff on social media that we're not surprised at all. Okay? And then lastly, we get to Scrappy. He's saying he appreciates that everybody's supporting him in this divorce party, but looks like Jock was the only one that was the least enthused. So then that's when Jock tries to, say as long as Scrappy's happy, he's happy, and tries to say a little philosophical type thing, and everybody's like, all right, Jock, calm all that stuff down. And then we lastly get to Chaotic making a joke like, why are you sitting so close to my girl, Erica? Oh. So now you really start to remember that that's your girl because Jock's sitting next to her. But I bet you if it was like a fine girl sitting next to, like, that you felt like was so fine, finer than Erica or whatever, you probably forget Erica sitting there next to the girl and just focus on the girl. Right, Chaotic? Oh, okay. They lastly toast to freedom, and that's where the episode ends. Okay, it looks like it was a good divorce party. It seemed like they was having good jokes and stuff. So, sometimes it be good vibes. There wasn't really too much drama that we seen. And look, I'm surprised, because I thought that whole Erica Banks and chaotic situation would get blown up, like, how usually they do. But surprisingly, that we ended it, with minimal drama. So I'll give them that. I'll give them that. But that was the end of the episode. It wasn't really much to take from this episode, but was it an easy watch? I guess. There's nothing else for me to say. I really don't. No, there's nothing. I'm gonna end it. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you laughed at least once, please subscribe. If you didn't laugh, look, there was nothing much to take from this episode. So come back next week. Hopefully, it's a better episode. I can make you laugh. You can subscribe then. Comment down below what you thought about this episode. Be easy, breezy, lemon squeezy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.